Hey guys! I wanted to do a video on long distance. Not that I know much about it, but I soon will. My partner and I, Kaylee, have been together for 5 years this summer, and this is the first time that we are ever doing long distance. I'm contracted for work for 3 months from June 7th until September 7th. And then I'm back home for a week with her, and then for 2 more months I have another contract. We're about to jump into a long and arduous journey that I know a lot of people have done before me, so they probably have better tips on how to survive it. But I'll give you guys a few tips on how we are going to do long distance and what so far, after a week of being separated, is working for us. So the first thing that I did before I even left, I wanted to leave little reminders around the house, just to remind her every day that I was thinking about her. So what I did, I ordered a journal online, and it's called like a love journal, a story of us, or something cheesy like that. And you basically, it has a question and answer, and you fill out according to what the question is. So where did you meet? And you can write a paragraph on that. And you can stick pictures in it, and memories, memorabilia, anything like that. It was so amazing to do, even before I gave it to her, because it was kind of like a walk in the past, reminiscing about all the amazing things that got us to being together for 5 years. So I highly suggest that. On my last day at home, what I did was I took a bunch of pictures and strategically placed them around the house. So there was one of us brushing our teeth that I put behind her toothbrush. There was one of us cooking breakfast together that I put in front of her toast in the morning. And I kind of did that themed pictures that we had taken over our 5 years of being together. And I strategically placed them all around the house so that hopefully she is still discovering them every single day. But that is one way that, she still hasn't found all of them. So hopefully throughout the summer, she'll stumble upon more and more. And it'll be a nice way of still my presence kind of being in the house, which is important. Another thing that we love so far is Skype. Oh my goodness, we are so thankful for Skype. The connection is incredible. I love the way that it fills up your entire screen, so it really feels like when you're having a one-on-one conversation with somebody that you're actually sitting in front of them and talking to them. We tried FaceTime, but I didn't really like the layout, and I found that the connection was really poor, versus Skype, which it completely, like I said, fills up your screen, and it's more intimate in a strange way. Plus you can type, and so throughout the conversation late at night sometimes, because I have roommates, I can't talk out loud, so I get to see her and she gets to talk to me, and I put my earphones in, but then I can type to her. So it's another little trick that we love, but Skype, we love Skype. Yeah, it's fantastic. Another thing that we think is really important are actual photographs. So Instagram is fantastic, and I'll elaborate more next, but there's something to be said for actual photographs that you can take with you and see without power or an internet connection or anything like that. So like I said before I left, I printed off a bunch of pictures of us, and I kind of gave her half and left half around the house, and then I took the other half, and I took the pictures that are really sentimental to me and to her, and I also took some pictures of, just her, and then some gross ones of us kissing. Oh, who wants to see that? But it's just a nice way to actually have something in my hands that, I can put it in my wallet, or I can put it in my workbook, or it can kind of live anywhere in my room at this time, that maybe if I don't have my iPhone on me for whatever reason, I can still look back and still look at all the awesome photographs of all the places that we've been, all the things that we've done. And like I said, yeah, it's just nice to have something physical in your hands. I can't believe photographs are now vintage, but that's what it feels like. Another picture of us kissing. Gross. She's such a social butterfly, and I am constantly at work, so a nice way to check in is texting. We promised each other that every single day we would get a good morning and a good night. So even if we didn't text throughout the rest of the day, at least we knew tops and tails of the day, that we were thinking of each other, because it only takes about 20 seconds to text somebody good morning or good night. So it's the little small things that count, especially when you see her name pop up on your newest text arrivals. it really is such a good feeling because you know at that moment she is thinking of you. So we love texting, and even though we don't do it a lot, it is nice, especially when something happens in the moment, you can tell them about it and then have a discussion about it later on Skype. So we love texting too. Handwritten letters are extremely important. We now live in an age of technology, in a world where texting, like I just said, is super easy and convenient, but sometimes it can also feel impersonal. Not that that's the case just yet, but there is something about seeing her penmanship, seeing, Dear Georgia, signed, Love Kaylee. There's just something about it that I can, do whatever cheesy, gross, romantic movie, whatever chick flick thing I want to do, like sleep with it under my pillow, or currently it's living in my wallet so that if I have a bad day at work or if things aren't going as I feel like they should, I can whip it out and she, just writes some really beautiful things, so I can read those whenever I'm feeling blue. And letters are also great because who doesn't love getting mail? Other than, your latest Amazon order, often mail isn't personal. So getting a piece of mail with your name and your partner's name in the sending address, it really is, it's old school, but it's super romantic knowing that she actually took the time to sit down and write out a letter talking about, how much she likes. Yeah. Letters, yeah. This is stuff that you keep for your kids, so, but leave all the dirty stuff out. We have been using Snapchat, and Snapchat is amazing. I love Snapchat. And so we will Snapchat pictures that we wouldn't send to anybody else. Nothing dirty, but just, waking up in the morning when I don't have any makeup on, my hair's not done. I know that she likes me like that, but I don't want the rest of the world to see me like that. So being able to just personally send it to her Snapchat is awesome, because then when she gets it, it's my morning face and she appreciates that, and I appreciate seeing her morning face. So again, it's like through social media, we are able to feel like we are in the same room, even though in all reality, we are very far away. So those are a few tips of what we are starting out with. Please let me know in the comments if you have any tips for us. If you've survived long distance, please impart any knowledge that you have onto us. We are more than happy to listen. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please check out my blog, georgiatrying something new.com.